Very good. It's 1:02, so we will begin. We actually have a quorum, and I'll kind of give a little quick update. We have the potential to have two new members, and we have our deadline expired, I believe, yesterday or the day before. And so after our next commission meeting, we'll have a couple of more people joining us. So we're looking forward to that. I believe we had 8 applicants, and so and out of those, we'll select 2, and the mayor will bring those to the city commission, and then they will join us from here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for the Economic Development Investment Committee, Incentive Committee, and we have 3 items on the agenda. Number 1 is to approve the EDIC meeting minutes of 3/22/22. Hopefully, everybody has had a chance to look at that ahead of time. If there are any changes or corrections, we would be happy to hear those. Otherwise, we'll accept a motion to approve.
Mr. Chairman, move to approve.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any other comments, changes? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 2 is PharmaMed, and Jim will start us out with that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. PharmaMed is a company that's currently located in Hawley, Minnesota. They're looking at doing an expansion and moving into an existing building in Fargo. I believe they're moving into the building that PRX used to have. The company is interested in applying to North Dakota, or the Bank of North Dakota, for an interest buy-down program. How that interest buy-down program works is the bank contributes up to $200,000 to buy down the interest. It requires a local match. The local match can be in Fargo, at least from 3 different sources. One is the Growth Initiative Fund, which is focused on primary sector businesses. Secondly, when the city grants either a pilot or a TIF or a Renaissance zone, that property tax savings could be the match. And the third option, what we're looking at here, is there's a North Dakota Opportunity Fund. It's a statewide program that Fargo is a participant in, and businesses in Fargo are eligible to apply for that. The North Dakota Opportunity Fund is willing to take a look at the application from PharmaMed, but it requires city support to use that program. So my recommended motion would be that we would provide that letter of support to allow PharmaMed to apply to the North Dakota Opportunity Fund for that local match needed to buy down the interest. I'd like, though, first to have the representative from PharmaMed come up and talk a little bit about the company and tell us, their plans for expansion. I think at least initially it won't be that many jobs, but a longer term there is potential for more growth.
If you don't mind giving your name and introduction, that'd be great. Thank you.
Sure. Good morning. Thank you for having us here today. My name is Dustin Hansen. I'm president of PharmaMed Automation. And so we'd like to kind of walk through our growth plans. We currently have our business in Hawley, Minnesota, and currently employ between 15 and 20 employees, mostly highly skilled, fairly highly paid, compensated positions. Our focus as a business is to provide automation equipment for pharmaceutical and medical companies, typically custom automation around packaging and product handling. We've got a presence in the United States as well as across the world. We've got several installs in Europe, and our growth plan is to get into a larger facility with the type of personnel that we're going to be bringing on to hire. It's skilled labor, educated labor, and Fargo's a great resource for that. Being NDSU is my alma mater. The resource we have with North Dakota State and engineering that's provided there for education gives a great hiring base for our company. And so as we move forward, initially we plan to bring on just under 5 new employees within the very short term of moving up here. The current facility we're moving into will be over double what we have now. And our plan the next 5 years is to move from 15 to 20 up to 30 employees. and this building and this location will help support that.
So can I ask a question? So is it retrofitting an existing building? Is that your plan?
Yeah, correct. It is, as was stated, it's the building that was originally owned and operated by PRX. The building was built in 1974, was renovated a couple years ago. It has since been damaged by water damage. There was a water main break, and so we're buying it and planning to put a significant investment into repairing that and retrofitting it to fit our operation.
Do we have any other comments or questions or I don't know if anybody else in the audience has anything else to add, but otherwise, any other questions? Otherwise, we'll accept a motion. And basically, Jim, can you just summarize this is from our perspective, our commitment is we're at this point just making a letter of support. Is that how you would describe it?
Yeah, you're right. It would just be a letter of support for them to apply to the North Dakota Opportunity Fund for that interest buy down. It's not a property tax exemption, although I will be providing them with some information on that remodeling exemption because with renovations they do, that might help keep their property taxes the same during this initial 5-year period.
Very good. Any other comments or questions? Otherwise, we'll accept a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the letters of support to PharmaMed.
And do we have a second?
A second.
Any other comments? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The last item on the congratulations and good luck. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing you in the future.
Welcome back to NDSU.
The last item on the agenda is 401 3rd Avenue North. Jim.
Yeah, we had several joint meetings of this committee and the Renaissance Zone Authority. Kind of been visiting with their city attorney. She thought we should try to avoid those joint meetings. I mean, I think they're very good for the joint presentations, but the committees do kind of have separate individual charges. The consensus of the committees, though, on this particular site was to see if there's a way that we could do both the Bartram and the Lloyd Greenacre proposal. We met with the bank and we just weren't able to come up with a solution that would work for the bank and both of the others. So I'm just going to place this on the city commission agenda. The commissioners have all seen the presentations, and it's a matter of seeing if the city commission wants to pick one proposal or the other, or not move forward on either one at this time. So I do want to thank you for your time. Your thoughts are very helpful on really all of the sites, and but this will just go straight to the city commission so they can make a decision.
I don't know if there's any comments or questions on it, but otherwise so we don't really need to make a motion. It will just be putting on that agenda in the future.
You're correct. I just wanted to inform you of the status. So.
Very good. Well, that's it for today. I want to thank everybody. It's about an 8-minute meeting, so that's all right. It went fast. Thank everybody for being here. Have a good afternoon. We are adjourned. I'm sorry, Jim, go ahead.
Yeah, we do have 3 applications at this point, maybe a 4th coming in for your meeting next month. So try to keep that on your calendar because it'll be a longer meeting at that one.
I don't think anybody's disappointed. And I do think we'll probably have 2 new members joining us, so we'll look forward to that. So thank everybody for coming. Have a good afternoon. We are adjourned.